Hi everyone, this is Dr. Eric from Aperture Dental Practice. So in the past videos we talked about the surfaces of the teeth which need to be cleaned, but there is just this one area that I haven't discussed about other than the outside, the inside and the chomping side, and that's the in-between side. We call this the interdental space between our teeth. So stay tuned in this video because we will discuss the importance of keeping this area clean and talk about some of the products that we have in the market to effectively clean the in-between side. So we all know this space. It's where the food like meat and veggies get stuck, and it's really annoying and your tongue tries to push it out for half an hour. Then we use our fingernail, resort to the toothpick, and then finally we resort to the floss or whatever we can to get it out. But that's for the bigger chunks of food. What we don't realize is that plaque accumulates in between these teeth as well. And we already know what plaque is. Plaque is that mushy, soft and sticky stuff where the nasty bacteria live. So what does plaque on gums cause? You guessed it, gingivitis. So there are a lot of different types of in-between spaces as well. Most of us have the tight spaces where the food normally gets stuck in there once in a while, but there are also larger interdental spaces like this where the floss gets into it but it's too thin to be effective, and the toothbrush is too big to get in between those spaces and it can't be effective as well. It's not only the size but also how deep it is as well. Sometimes what we have can't get into those deep parts to be effective to clean all that out, and it just keeps getting worse and worse. As I mentioned from before, constant plaque buildup also causes gum problems, and now introducing the first time, it also causes tooth decay as well, or holes or cavities in your teeth. So here are some alternatives to toothbrushing that we can use to clean out in-between or interdental surfaces of the teeth. So the first one and the cheapest one is obviously the toothpick, but I don't really recommend it because if we use it too much or with too much force, it can potentially damage the gums. The next one is flossing. It can be very effective in most of our teeth, but the problem is that it can be quite fiddly and you do need good finger dexterity for it. If you don't use it regularly, some people find it very difficult to use, especially on the back teeth and the tight areas as well. But don't fear, there are a lot of other flossy products as well out there. Just to name a few, the first one is what we call a floss set. A floss set is basically a floss with a handle, so you can actually use that handle to angle your floss in between some of your teeth. So there is also another product called the Super Floss, and the Super Floss has three parts to it. There is a pokey bit, and then there's a fluffy bit, and then there's a normal floss part to it. We usually use the Super Floss for poking into areas that we can't get to, like dental bridges. The next is the interdental brush. The interdental brush is good for areas where the floss is too big and where the toothbrush can't get to. It comes in many different sizes and you can choose the one that's most suitable for you. Okay, but if you really want to go up the next step higher and you want to go super effective, you can invest in the best. There is the Waterpick or the Philips Air Floss, which also shoots up jets of air and water. Both are very good products, and if you really want to clean your teeth to the next level, you can use these products. At this point, I'll just tell you that using a mouth rinse 2 minutes a day does help increase the effectiveness of all the products that I've mentioned, because the mouth rinse helps to loosen up the plaque and also change the type of bacteria that surrounds the plaque as well. But nothing beats a visit to the dentist to make sure that you're not missing out on these areas. The dentist can get a better view of your gums and your teeth, and has equipment that can get into these areas really well. Regular dental x-rays are really important as well to make sure that you're not missing out on these interdental spaces. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, and if you have any comments or questions, please let us know below and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Need some help with your cleaning? Contact us on 3188-9477 or email us at info@aperturedental.com and we'll be happy to help you.